Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a rut, craving a fresh start but not knowing where to begin? Maybe you're longing for a significant change but don't know how to overcome all the fears holding you back. Hi, I'm Veronika, and today we're diving deep into how to reset your life and become unrecognizable. Right now you can see today's chapters, all the things I want to cover in this video. I want to begin by talking about what resetting your life actually means. Usually people start feeling this urge, this desire to change something about their lives when they start feeling stuck, when all they feel is just, I need to change something. A big part of it is honestly working with negative habits. All the things that led you to the current place, but you feel like these things you don't want to take into the future. Let's take Emily. Emily has been struggling with procrastination and self-sabotage, and of course it's not been helping her personal and professional growth. And so she feels frustrated with her lack of progress and productivity. Because of that, she feels stuck, and because of that, she feels like she wants to reset her life. And of course, desiring a healthier lifestyle is a part of resetting your life. Let's take Sarah, who has changed her jobs and because of that developed unhealthy eating habits and a sedentary lifestyle. Because of that, she feels like she's gaining weight and she constantly has low energy levels. She feels physically and mentally drained and recognizes that she needs to change something. And this leads her to resetting her life. I absolutely have to mention that a big part of becoming unrecognizable and resetting your life is the way you think about life in general, like your mindset. Like, do you have a fixed mindset or do you have a growth mindset? People with a fixed mindset have this black and white thinking, and usually this obstructs their personal development. If they fail at something, they bury their heads in the sand or blame others. Our mindset shapes whether we believe we can learn, grow, and change or not. And usually people with a fixed mindset believe that talent is king. If you don't have the talent, you can't do it. And so usually in their view, a person's abilities are set in stone from the get-go. A person is by nature either intelligent and talented or stupid and incompetent and will stay that way. But people with a growth mindset welcome problems and see them as challenges, not insurmountable obstacles. They willingly put their energy into bettering yourself and the world around them. And if you are here watching this video wanting to reset your life, you probably have a growth mindset. So congratulations, because you believe in yourself enough. You believe that you can change, grow, and adapt, and that's amazing. I think that in the journey of resetting your life and making significant changes, it's important to stay motivated and informed. That's why I'm excited to share something special with you. I've recently launched a new series called Veronika's Weekly Vibes in my free newsletter. Each week, I share exclusive life updates, motivational insights, and practical tips to help you stay on track with your goals and keep that positive momentum going. The response has been amazing, and I'd love for you to join our growing community. If you want to get inspired, stay updated, and receive those weekly vibes straight to your inbox, simply sign up for free on my website. Just head to the link in the description below, scroll down, and enter your email to subscribe. I have gone through a few periods of trying to reset my life, and I feel like so far the biggest one has been when I first moved to Mexico, because I wanted to meet new people. I didn't know anyone in here, so I started going to all the different parties, all the different expat events, and unfortunately I stayed up late. In a way, I kind of betrayed myself, because I know that for me, for my health, it's better to go to bed between 9:30 and 10:15. And obviously because all of those parties, I would come back home at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. And obviously the next day I would feel so tired and not productive at all. You might be thinking, Veronika, why didn't you just stop going to those parties? But the problem was my fears. The fear that I was gonna be lonely here, that I was not gonna meet any new friends in here. It was so overwhelming. And over the years, what I learned is your fears are more than welcome to come along for the ride and give their input, but they shouldn't send you on detours and grab the wheel. Fears are nothing more than passengers on the back seat who keep you company and remind you of the things you care about. Okay, now let's actually move on to all the steps to resetting transforming your life. The first necessary thing you have to do is understanding what needs to change and why. Even though why should be at the very center of your personal development journey, most people actually don't have a clue what their why is. They can tell you exactly what they want to do and how they're gonna do it, but not why. So understanding why you want to reset your life, why you want to move in this direction, and communicating this why to yourself is very important. I go to the gym because everyone does it, because I have to. That's a really weak why. I go to the gym because taking care of my health is my value. I want my body to be strong and healthy because a strong and healthy body will help my mind to be strong and healthy too. And that is a way stronger why. The next step is setting clear intentions for the future. I use this word intentions intentionally in this video because a lot of people don't actually like having rigid goals. Like, let's say in 2025, I'm driving this specific car in this specific color. Sure, for some people this works, but for others, not so much. And so having an intention for 2025 will work a lot better for them. And then the final part is obviously taking action. Nothing will change if you don't take action. For me, it's also important to mention in this video all the challenges you might face while trying to reset your life. Because sometimes we think this process is going to be super easy and then some challenges occur and we step back. What is said that it's not for us, we give in to our fears. Obviously, fear is the biggest challenge. The fear of change, the fear of failure. What if I try and I wouldn't able to do it? What if I get to that point and I'm unhappy? Usually these fears occur when you lack clarity, and that's another challenge, a lack of clarity. That's why the previous important step was setting clear intentions, knowing where you're moving and why you're moving there. And of course, as a famous expression goes, old habits die hard. So a very big challenge is probably going to be your old habits and old patterns. When I was trying to find new friends, my old habit was going to clubs, going to parties, going to different meetup events. And that was my old habit. Yes, I did meet some people this way, but I didn't like that method. And I was too scared to find a new one. I was scared that I wasn't going to be able to find a new one. And I was also used to my old one. So at the beginning, it was hard for me to rewire my brain and tell myself that I can find friends using a different method. A method that I'm gonna like, that is going to make my body feel good, that is going to keep me healthy, and that is going to bring me results. And I did. For example, quite recently, I discovered a book club just for women where we all go there, we discuss a book. It's a lot of fun. I don't have to stay up late. I don't have to be drinking. I don't have to be partying. It happens during the day. It's absolutely perfect for me. So now that we've talked about how to reset your life and all the challenges you might face, I want to get practical and give you homework. I really want you to tackle one of the biggest obstacles: fear. Fear can hold us back from making the changes necessary to transform our lives. So here's your homework for today. Take a few minutes to write down any fears or anxieties you have about making changes in your life. Be specific. Are you afraid of failing, of the unknown, or of what others might think? For each fear you've listed, write down a rational response. Ask yourself, what is the worst case scenario? How likely is it to happen? Because usually it's very unlikely. What can you do to mitigate this risk? This exercise helped me a lot when I moved to a new country and I was trying to make new friends. I was so afraid that I was gonna fail, that I was not gonna be successful in my quest of finding new friends. But once I wrote everything down, once I wrote rational responses to every single one of my fears, it all fell into place in my journal. And that actually freed me. It added confidence I had in myself and it allowed me to take action. I think it's going to be it for today's video. If you liked it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're excited about how to make all these changes and if you want to accelerate your journey even further, I have another video that dives deep into this topic. In this video right here, I break down actionable steps and strategies that help you make significant progress in just 6 months. So make sure to click here and keep on watching.